Everything you perceive as reality is just a hologram, an illusion shaped by your own brain. This idea was central to Jacobo Grinberg's theory on how reality works. Grinberg, a brilliant and unconventional Mexican scientist, was born on December 12, 1946, devoted his life to exploring the connection between the human mind and the fabric of reality. Through his research on telepathy, extraocular vision, and the mysteries of consciousness, Grinberg proposed a radical idea that our reality is not fixed, but a dynamic, holographic construct influenced by the thoughts and beliefs of those who experience it. In this video, we'll explore Grinberg's revolutionary theories and how they challenge everything we think we know about the world around us. According to Grinberg, reality functions like a hologram, a detailed projection generated by the collective and individual consciousness of those who perceive it. This theory challenges the traditional view that reality exists independently of the observer, suggesting instead that our thoughts, beliefs, and perceptions actively co-create the world around us. In this holographic matrix, consciousness plays a central role, not just as a receiver of information, but as an active participant in the formation of reality. Grinberg believed that the mind could influence this matrix, altering the structure of reality itself. He also saw human consciousness as the lens through which we perceive and shape the holographic universe. Just as a lens focuses light to form an image, consciousness focuses and interprets the holographic matrix to create the reality we experience. In his pursuit of understanding the deeper mechanisms of consciousness, Jacobo Grinberg introduced the concept of transferred potential. This phenomenon suggests that a brain conditioned through practices like meditation or other forms of deep mental focus can interact with other brains, both nearby and at a distance, through direct consciousness involvement. Grinberg believed that this interaction occurred not through physical means, but via an energetic connection facilitated by consciousness itself. Transferred potential is rooted in the idea that consciousness is not a byproduct of the brain, but emerges from a complex interaction between the brain and the energetic structures of space. According to Grinberg, this interaction allows consciousness to extend beyond the individual, creating a non-local connection with other conscious beings. In this framework, consciousness becomes a powerful, unifying force, capable of influencing not just one's own reality, but also the realities of others. Jacobo Grinberg's theories bear a striking resemblance to the implicate order theory proposed by the American physicist David Bohm. Bohm's theory suggests that the universe is fundamentally interconnected, with all things emerging from a deeper underlying reality he called the implicate order. In this framework, what we perceive as separate, distinct objects and events in our everyday experience are actually projections from this more fundamental, hidden layer of reality. The idea of a holographic matrix, where consciousness actively shapes reality, aligns closely with Bohm's notion of the implicate order. Both theories suggest that reality is not a fixed, objective construct, but a dynamic, unfolding process influenced by deeper, non-local connections. Grinberg extended this idea by proposing that consciousness could interact with the implicate order, influencing the emergence of the reality we experience. This connection also touches on the concept of non-locality, a principle in quantum mechanics where particles can be instantaneously connected across vast distances, regardless of the space separating them. Both Bohm and Grinberg suggested that consciousness operates on similar principles, allowing for phenomena such as telepathy, shared experiences, and the manipulation of reality itself. During the 1980s, Jacobo Grinberg embarked on extensive travels across Mexico, where he studied shamans and psychic healers who appeared to possess the ability to manipulate reality in remarkable ways. Grinberg was particularly fascinated by how these practitioners could seemingly alter physical reality through their mental and spiritual practices. His research suggested that shamans, through their heightened states of consciousness, could interact with the holographic matrix in ways that allowed them to produce immediate and tangible effects, such as materializations and healings. He concluded that these shamans had developed the ability to access specific neurosurgical locations in the brain, which enabled them to interact with the deeper layers of reality. He believed that by tapping into these areas, shamans could alter the holographic matrix, effectively reshaping reality according to their intentions. This ability, according to Grinberg, was not limited to a select few, but was potentially accessible to anyone who could cultivate the necessary mental and spiritual discipline. The implications of Grinberg's findings were profound, suggesting that the manipulation of reality is not just a theoretical concept, but a practical skill that can be developed. His work bridged the gap between ancient spiritual practices and modern scientific theories, showing how consciousness could be used to influence the physical world. Grinberg's studies of shamanism provided tangible evidence for his broader theories about the holographic nature of reality, illustrating how deeply interconnected the mind and the universe truly are. Moreover, Grinberg's work offered a bold reinterpretation of quantum physics, particularly through his concept of the lattice. It represents the underlying energetic structure of space-time. Grinberg suggested that consciousness might have the capacity to influence and even control the universe, challenging the traditional separation between mind and matter. This idea aligned with some of the more radical interpretations of quantum mechanics, where the observer plays a crucial role in shaping reality. For example, Grinberg's theory, through the lens of consciousness, reinterpreted key quantum phenomena such as the wave-particle duality and the observer effect. According to Grinberg, the brain, through its interaction with the lattice, could influence the behavior of particles at a quantum level, effectively altering reality. On December 8, 1994, Jacobo Grinberg mysteriously vanished from his home in Mexico City, leaving behind no trace and sparking one of the most enigmatic disappearances in modern history. Grinberg was a respected scientist, deeply involved in groundbreaking research that blended neuroscience, consciousness studies, and quantum physics. His sudden disappearance has since fueled a wide range of theories, each more intriguing than the last. Despite the numerous theories, no concrete evidence has ever been found to explain Grinberg's disappearance, and his fate remains unknown. His sudden vanishing has only deepened the intrigue surrounding his life and work, turning him into a legendary figure in both scientific and esoteric circles. Grinberg's disappearance adds an air of mystery to his already unconventional and revolutionary ideas, leaving many to wonder whether his groundbreaking research may have played a role in his fate.